So inviting you to take a few nice cleansing breaths here at the onset. See if you can allow those breaths to move all the way in and all the way out. Almost as though you're breathing into your entire body, not just your lungs, but you may even be able to picture the breath moving all the way down through the legs, all the way down into the toes, and all the way out again. Breathing like this as well, all the way into the hands and the fingers, and all the way out again. And just noticing how naturally heavy your eyes can feel. If they're still open, they may gradually feel like they want to close, or if they've already closed, they'll get even heavier, more at ease, and more relaxed than before. But there's no urgency to this experience, that you're really just opening a space up for your body to know what it needs to do. That part of you is already very capable of connecting with relaxation and calm. Even if another part of you still is energized, still is alert, there's another part of you that's already very at ease. That part of you is gradually inviting you down into the experience. And see if you can pay attention to that experience, but also the quality and the depth of your breathing. If it's available to you, drawing in deep, expansive breaths all the way into the belly and all the way out again. As you breathe in this slow and deep fashion, just noticing the effect this has on you. Noticing the way the body responds, the way your conscious awareness may shift or alter gradually. And counting now, I'm going to count with you 5 deep, expansive breaths. 1, breathing all the way in, expanding the belly fully, and all the way out, nice and slow, gradually releasing the air. Second breath, all the way in, again expanding the entire abdomen, feeling as though you're breathing in every corner of the body and releasing slowly all the way out. Noticing the way each of these breaths just moves you further along. Again, all the way in, breathing in deeply, all the way out, feeling yourself slip further down. A fourth breath again, all the way in, all the way out. Finally, fifth breath, all the way in, expansive, deep, big breath. And at the top, holding the breath, holding the tension inside of you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the breath and allowing the entire body to experience a wave of calm, comfortable relaxation. Finding your own rhythm of the breath now and just noticing the sensations of this moment. Feeling the sense of heaviness mixed in with lightness in the body, as though part of you is settled and grounded while other parts of you are drifting and floating away. That each of your parts is exactly the way it needs to be. That each of possibilities of who you can be moment to moment are here, present, seat at the table. That even the act of carving out space and time for this practice today, breathing into that space, is an act of acceptance. Making room for all parts of you to be here. As you continue to follow your own natural rhythm of breathing, inviting you to notice sensations available to you right at the center of the forehead. You may, for example, initially notice the breath as you breathe in, but as you reach the top of the breath, allowing your awareness to come to that point right in the center of the forehead, looking out from there. Looking out with the mind's eye. As you do so, dimly at first, but I'd like you to notice that you can see the familiarity, the hallway of your home. Maybe as if you've woken up at night and you're gonna walk down the hallway, place you've been many, many times. Maybe you're a little bit sleepy, but you can see it clearly. The colors of the walls, the style of the floor. Just notice and observe this place that you know very well. And as you continue to gaze down the hallway, just notice that there on the side is a somewhat unfamiliar door. This place you've been down many times before, and yet somehow you never noticed this doorway. There's something curious and inviting about the doorway. Sort of draws you closer as you see it there. And as you approach the doorway, you notice there's a warmth and a light coming from the other side. That even if this doorway is unfamiliar, it's also inviting, somehow comforting to know that it's always been here, even if you didn't notice until now. And feel the sensation of reaching out and opening this doorway. And as you do so, feeling the warmth and the light. Notice the way that shines upon you, warming you, welcoming you. And as your eyes adjust to the light, you can see now that this is a doorway that leads to a stairwell that goes down beneath your home. And from that stairwell is emanating this warmth and this light, drawing you in further. And counting down now from 10 to 1 with each count, allowing yourself to step deeper and deeper down the stairwell, down towards the warmth and the light. 10. Feel yourself descending down the first step. Sense of curiosity and wonder and warmth all at once. 9. Descending further and further down as you do so, feeling even more at ease and relaxed than before. Just allowing that relaxation to permeate you, to move through you. 8. Just noticing the way the body seems to naturally descend down further with each count. 7. Step by step, deeper and deeper down, more and more at ease. 6. Halfway down and already so relaxed. 5. Each step down, easing in, closer and closer to the warmth and to the light. 4. Any last vestige of tension in the body just seems to melt away. 3. Just a few more steps now. So close to the warmth and the light. 2. Just noticing how body has adjusted all the way down. 1. Final step. Fully at ease. All the way down. As you've made your way to the bottom of the stairwell, you can see and feel now the source of this light. As you turn, look around you, you can find yourself in control room, full of light and sounds and warmth. Amazed that this place has been beneath your home all along. So much going on here. And as you move deeper and further into the control room, you can see many switches and levers and dials. Lots of important things are controlled here and shifted and altered moment to moment. As you look up above all the control panels there, you can see on the screen the depiction, the outline of a human body. That is lighting up and changing moment to moment. And as you approach the main control panel, maybe there's a seat there for you to rest in. As you just absorb and wander at this place. And of course, you intuit that that shape of a body is yours. That this space is somehow a control room, a space to regulate and to change your experience. That you can test this out with curiosity and wonder. Maybe finding the dial that is attached to the sensations in the right foot. That gently at first you can turn the intensity of that dial up, and as you do so, you can feel the sensations in the right foot. As you turn the dial down, you can notice the diminishing sensations in the right foot. You may notice a different set of dials or levers associated with different parts of the body. Even the sensation broadly, for example, of temperature in the skin. You can increase your sensitivity to the temperature in your skin as you turn that dial up or you turn it back down. As you gaze up again with wonder and curiosity at that shape of the human body, you may notice that on that shape is depicted any points of tension or discomfort that you may still hold. This may be related to an injury, maybe stress or tension in the body. But it could also extend into the heart, to the source and the sense of our emotions, or even into the head, into the mind, the thoughts that haunt us or won't let us go. Just take some time now to look up at that control panel and up at that screen and see, where do you notice something that's flared up, some part that could use a little bit of an adjustment. And observe where that is and where on that control panel you can find a dial or a switch or a lever. There's no urgency here, taking all the time you need. Whenever you found it, just like we did the sensations in the toes, notice the way you actually, at your own choosing, can turn the intensity of those sensations up, feeling more tension, feeling more discomfort, feeling a sharper quality. Not to get stuck there, but notice that you can gradually do that. And then at your choosing, drawing in a nice cleansing breath. And as you exhale, you can turn the intensity gently down. Not just where you started, but down even further than before. Notice the way the image on the screen changes. Notice the way the sensations in the body, the heart, or the mind changes. And if you experience a lag or a limit to just how low down you can dial things, maybe take a moment to think about what the body or the mind or the heart are telling you. Maybe there's some other thing that needs to be adjusted too. And in a sense, all these switches and levers and dials are all interconnected. Turning some of them up or down changes the experience of the others too. But that here in this space, there's no urgency. You're just being curious, having wonder at this place that's been here all along. Giving you some time to explore in whatever way you need to your control panel, increasing those qualities that you need, turning up the intensity in some spaces and releasing and letting go of others. And that as you do so, you're attuning to yourself. And to attune to yourself is to accept yourself. That all of these parts of you are welcome here. And as you make room and attune, then you can really heal. So taking a moment now to look around this control room one more time, remembering the unique qualities of this space so that you'll remember how to come back here when you need to, knowing that it's always here humming along. Gradually, when you're ready to do so, noticing yourself standing up from the control panel, having made the adjustments that you wanted to today, trusting that these adjustments will unfold and impact you in ways beyond this experience. Whatever you've released and let go of here, make room for other parts to grow, to expand, and to develop. That you can always come back here if you need for more attunement. Gradually now, as I count up from 1 to 5, stepping back up the stairwell, gradually back into the world. that you're familiar with and that you know. One, ascending the stairwell now, feeling the warmth of this space at your back. Two, with each step up, feeling a little bit more oriented, gradually more alert. Three, drawing in a nice, deep, refreshing breath. As you do so, the imagery of the control room beginning to fade. For another deep and refreshing breath, as you do so, even inviting a little bit of movement into your toes and your fingers, noticing the sensation of the surface beneath you that's been supporting you this entire time. Trusting that anything you found helpful in this experience will stay with you, and anything you don't need will simply drift away. And five, when you're ready, the deepest breath of all the way in. So you're breathing up into your face and your head, allowing the eyes, whenever you're ready, to flicker back open, gradually welcoming your surroundings back in.